What's going on, everybody? So it's Saturday. That means it's family day. We've got quite a few errands to run today, but we thought we would take you guys through both Monica's version and my version of what we eat in a day to stay keto. So I'm pretty boring. I've pretty much got my weekend routine down to a science at this point. So we start the day with some cold brew iced coffee, a couple of tablespoons of heavy cream, some MCT oil, and then I fast until about lunch and early afternoon. And then I'll have something that's probably protein-based with some heavy fat content, and I'll play it by ear on whether or not I'm hungry enough to eat something for dinner. I try to keep everything around 2,000 calories, 70% fat, 20 to 25% protein, 5% carbs.
We are getting ready to head out, but I wanted to kind of give everybody an idea of what I eat for breakfast. Sometimes I eat breakfast, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on whether I'm hungry. But recently I started taking some more vitamins, and so I need a little bit of something in my stomach in order to make me not feel nauseous. Absolutely every morning I start with a bulletproof coffee, which is obviously coffee of whatever you choose. You can do cold brew like Scott does. I prefer warm coffee in the morning. So I do coffee, and then we're gonna add a tablespoon of butter. If you have not tried Kerrygold butter, you must get this in your life because it is amazing. It is from grass-fed cows, and happy cows make yummy butter. A tablespoon of heavy cream. There's lots of different versions of MCT oil, but this is the one that we're using right now. You can get it on Amazon. We'll link it in the description below so you can check it out if you're interested. And then we have some liquid stevia, of course. And then I'll take you through some of the vitamins that I'm actually taking right now. Both Scott and I are taking a probiotic. We're working through this bottle of fish oil from Costco. We're taking 1 to 2 pills of these a day, and they are 1,000 milligrams per capsule. I found this thyroid support complex online, and I'm really excited to be taking this. I've only been on it about a week or so, but we'll see. So jury's still out on that. And of course, we can't go anywhere without Zip Fizz. So we definitely recommend this, especially for anybody who is starting on keto. It really does help with replenishing electrolytes. It's got B vitamins in it, and 2 of these capsules is your entire daily allowance of multivitamin. So these are just good to have on hand. Got a little bit of caffeine in them, and they're just really tasty.
Now it's time to round up the herd. We're gonna head out the door. I'm making another trip to the camera shop because I am still figuring out the gear that I need to shoot these videos, After that, we're gonna head over to Whole Foods. We'll pick up some groceries there, and then also see if we can pick up something for lunch there. We'll head over to Costco, and I think that's pretty much it for today.
I'll try.
What do you want to try?
The bread.
My bread? Okay. How is it?
Good. I want to try cheese.
You want to try cheese? You want some cheese? Okay, let's get some cheese.
Okay, I'm back from the camera store. It was a little bit of a bust. They didn't have the lens that I wanted in stock, but you know, sometimes you gotta wait for good stuff. So hopefully we will get a new piece of glass within a week, but for now we're just gonna have to make do with what we have. Okay, so we're on our way to Whole Foods. We're gonna pick up some groceries and maybe see if we can find something to eat, because I have not eaten anything yet today. Okay, so we're leaving Whole Foods. We picked up a few groceries. I got some barbecue for lunch. I split it with Luke. I'm estimating I had about 15 ounces of short ribs, so there's about 1,200 calories. So far, my macros for today are on point. I'm about 85% fat, and I've got about 800 calories left over if I want to have some dinner, but right now I'm feeling super full. That's one of the things about eating high-fat meals is they're just super satiating. You end up feeling full for a really long time, and I want to have my last meal sometime before 6 p.m. because I want to get in a good intermittent fast before breakfast tomorrow. That's where I'm at so far. We're heading to Costco. It's a little bit after 6 o'clock, and so it's time for our last meal of the day. To be honest with you, I'm actually still pretty full. I had a ton of fat in my meal for lunch. I'm about 85% fat. You know, that's one of the things that you learn really quick about keto. We spend most of our lives believing that a calorie is a calorie, but in reality, calories impact your body very, very differently. A calorie of fat is just a lot more satiating than a calorie of carbohydrates is. And so even though I'm not starving, I am going to have just a couple hundred calories here to close out my day. And that's mainly so that I can confidently cut off my calorie intake for today and give myself a good 16 hours before I eat again. Now, the reason that I want 16 hours worth of fasting is because I'm following an intermittent fasting schedule. You're giving your body an extended period of time without any insulin response. And so during that time, your body has to deplete its glucose stores and start tapping into fat for energy. And so the days where I am successful in limiting my eating to an 8-hour window and fasting for the other 16, I've noticed that I show a pretty consistent weight loss the next day, as long as I'm staying within my calorie limits and as long as I'm sticking to my macros. So let me show you guys what I've chosen in order to close out the day. So I've got myself about 2 servings of 4505 pork cracklins. These are the chili lime ones that we picked up at Whole Foods today. And because I just couldn't resist and I was really curious, I gave myself about 2 servings of the palmetto cheese that we bought at Costco today. That should make a really delicious chip and dip combination. I can't wait to try it. In fact, I'm gonna try some right now. That was really good. The chili lime from the 4505 pork rinds complements the richness of the cheese perfectly. Both of them are a little bit spicy, so my mouth is a little bit on fire right now. This is a good way to close out the day. So I ended today at just under 2,000 calories, and I'm at 83% fat, 17% protein, and virtually 0 carbs for the day. I call that a pretty successful day.
All right, y'all, so I decided I was hungry. I didn't eat a ton for lunch. I had about 250 calories, but that was actually fine because I wasn't super hungry for lunch. I'm definitely hungry for dinner. So what I decided to finish the day off with is about 4 ounces of chicken salad. I made this chicken salad a day ago, and I added pickles, and I've got some avocado mayo in there, some cilantro, and some spices. It's delicious and it's really great, especially it's like not too heavy, great for summer. I'm gonna use these salt and pepper pork rinds from Epic. These are delicious and they're gonna add just a little bit of crunch with the chicken salad. And then of course, because we were out running around all day today, I need an adult beverage. And so one of the things that I think people don't really realize on keto is that you can, of course, drink in moderation. So one of the best things that you can drink if you are going to have an adult beverage is vodka because it doesn't have any carbs in it. Today, I'm gonna stick with Keto One. This is something I actually picked up at the liquor store a couple weeks ago. This is a brand new product from them as far as I understand it. And this is grapefruit and rose. It's got 0 sugar in it and it's just sort of got an essence of grapefruit and rose in it, but it's a really tasty vodka. And I'm gonna mix that with some tangerine LaCroix and that's how I'm gonna finish my day out. So I think I ended today, let's check. I wanna say it was right under 1,300 calories. I ended up at 71% fat, 26% protein, and about 3% carbs for the day, and I'm pretty happy with that. I've been trying to up my protein just a little bit to see if that makes a difference in how I feel. So I've been doing that the last couple of days and I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm probably gonna keep going with that for the next week or so and see how that goes. But that's it for tonight. So I think we're gonna wrap everything up here. We're gonna finish up our dinner and we're gonna get the kids to bed. So I hope you all have a great night and we will see you next time.